So I've realized while I've been meeting people in my manifesting journey that some people are still a little pessimistic. They're curious about manifesting, but they're like, there's no way that can work like that. Like, you just say whatever you want and you actually get it right away. Like, that can't be possible. So I want to give you this analogy. If you're curious, but you're still a little hesitant or pessimistic, like, how does it work? So let's imagine that you get this idea to go to this fancy steakhouse. You've been hearing great things about it and you really want to try it out for yourself. So you call, make reservations. They make a reservation for you. You pick out your fancy outfit. You're feeling good. You're excited. And when the day comes for your reservation, you go to the restaurant, right? So you sit down, everybody's being so nice to you that works there, and you order a steak, medium well, baked potato, salad, right? The server repeats your order back to you, and you're sitting there, you're looking around, you're excited, right? You can't wait to get this steak. Now, what are the chances that when the server comes back and gives you your food, that they just give you a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a Ziploc bag, throw it on your table, and say, enjoy? That would never happen, right? Why? Because you set your expectations to have a steak. You went in there, you placed your order, you told them what you wanted, and they confirmed that they would bring it to you. And that's exactly what you sat there and expected that entire time. So when your steak shows up, you're not surprised. You're happy, but you're not surprised because you knew what you ordered, what you asked for, and you had every expectation that that was what you were going to receive. You went to the right place. You did all the right things. You chose what you wanted. You spoke it out into the universe. And that's exactly what you were expecting to receive, and that's what you would receive. Now, if you're feeling super pessimistic, let's just say somehow this fancy 5-star restaurant ran out of the steak that you ordered, right? What do you think would happen then? Would they show up with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No. They would say, you know what? I am so sorry. We actually are out of this steak that you ordered, but because we are so apologetic of, us not having what you wanted, let us give you a tomahawk steak instead. And guess what? It's on us tonight. No charge, because we're so sorry and we're so glad that you came here and we want you to come back again. So let us give you the finest steak in the restaurant on the house. Our compliments. Isn't that more likely what would happen than for them to give you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and say, get out of here? Yes. So I want you to think about manifesting in the same way. There's no way possible you're going to show up, decide what you want, put it out there into the universe, and get back a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's just not going to happen. You're going to decide what you want. You're going to speak it. And that's exactly what you're going to get. And in the event that you don't get exactly what you wanted, you're going to get something even better. Because maybe you were thinking too small when you needed to be thinking big.
You think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big.
However, you're never going to get less than what you asked for. Because unlike the restaurant in our analogy, the universe has infinite supply. They don't run out. It's like a buffet of all the finest, best things in the world, just waiting for you to show up and order it. So I want you to keep this analogy in mind. Anytime you might be feeling a little pessimistic, there's no way you can get less than what you ordered. So go ahead and make your order fearlessly, confidently, and always think big.